how to calculate probability in standard normal distribution. I have given you some work from the exercise to do. Just I'm revising it. Standard normal distribution. The PDF of the standard normal distribution is denoted by phi of z, and its PDF is 1 over under root 2 pi e raised to the power minus z square over 2 minus infinity to plus infinity. And the shape of the distribution is similar like to normal distribution. But in normal distribution, there are two parameters: the mu, the mean, and sigma square, the variance. But in standard normal distribution, uh, their values are fixed. Sigma is always 1, mu is always 0, which you can see in the presentation. There are two parameters which are written in the code: mu is equal to 0, sigma is equal to 1. So I'm taking the limit from minus 7 to 7, or minus 6 to 6 is you can view from your figure, and it's a shape of standard normal distribution whose limits are same to the normal distribution. Now I'm here using the example, a question from the exercise 3b to demonstrate that how to calculate the probabilities z, probability z less than minus 2.15 and probability z greater than 2.15. So how these two probabilities are equal? First of all, we will find the probabilities from the left hand side and the right hand side and see the answers. What are? So come to the software, this one. Here you can see that this is the shape of the distribution. We have to find probability less than minus 2.15. So if you see the figure, there are 2 points. We can locate them on the figure. For example, the points are I'm just reducing the size so that you can view the solution and figure at the same time. I think it's enough now. Now taking the arrow. This is 2, this is 3, this is 2.5. So 2.15 is most probably here. So coming down to this point, this is minus 2.15. Similarly, beyond to this positive 2, there must be 2.15. So these are the 2 points which are required in this part. So probability z less than 2.15. The area which will be shaded is less than this point, which would be on the left hand side area to this point. I am going to shade this area so that you can easily understand. Oh, it's going, I think it's under the x-axis, so no problem. So this is our shaded area. And we know the probability from the table is given from minus infinity to that point. Our point is minus 2.15. So come to the table. Table is 292 page of the book. So using that table from the book, we will see the value of 292. I think this one, 292 minus 2.15. So see, where is minus? This is minus 2.1 and this is 5. So coming down from this point, the area is 0.01578. So now come to our solution here. So probability is 0.01578. Now we are solving this probability z greater than 2.15. So first of all, shade this area. 2.15 is shaded area is right side area from this figure. This area. So if we want to find the probability of this area, which is required, but table does not give us the probability of this area. Table gives you always the area starting from minus infinity to that point. In this case, the table gives you the area starting from minus infinity to this point. So in this case, this is not required. This is not required, which table is giving. We have to subtract this probability from 1. Since we know the total probability starting from this one to up to positive 1 infinity, it should be equal to 1. So if this probability is 1, then after subtracting this probability from 1, we can find the required probability. This is our required probability, the shaded area. So this shaded area can be found by subtracting from 1. So I can write it as 1 minus probability z less than 2.15. So again writing here is equal to now the probability is 1 minus, come to the table again, the same table, but it ends on minus 1.5. So the next table on page 293, this one. You can see 2.1 is still not there. So next page is 294. Yes, this is 294. We can see the 2.1 is on the second row. So we can use these points here. So can you tell me what is the value of 2.15 from your own books?
0.98422.
Yes. 0. Tell me again when I'm using the software. 0.98
98422.
422. Okay. So I have to subtract it. So copy this paste. Copy this command and paste here and run. Answer is 0.1578. You can see the answer is same. Control C. I'm writing here. Just clear all lines so that you can see easily. This is your required answer is equal to, oh, the whole decimals. Okay, we can omit from here. So answer is 0.01578. The left hand side gives you the same answer as the right hand side. So we have proven that the answer verified, both values are, though both probabilities are same. So come to the question in the book. This is 3A. Not 3A, it's 3B. First part of 3B, you can do the second part. First part, you can see the answer is 0.01578, 0.01578. So second one is on your behalf. Come to the next question, 4A. If Z follows normal distribution with 0 mean and 1 variance, this is, you should always know that Z follows normal distribution with mean 0 and variance 1. So it's just giving you that we are using the standard normal distribution. Z is here, standard normal variate. So first probability is Z greater than 1.645. So I'm doing this part. Come to the software. Okay. Probability Z greater than 1.645. This is required. But always write Z as capital because this is a random variable. Variable is written in capital form and its value is 1.645. If you want to write small z, then small z always placed here. The value of small z is 1.64. For example, this is your small z. Capital Z is on the left side, small z is always on the right side. But here now its value is 1.645. So we have to find this probability. This is your figure. In this figure, we will place our point, which is 1.645. It comes on the right side because Z is positive. So 1, this is 1. And in the center, it's 1.5. And after this point, it is 1.645. So I'm using a line. This is 1.5 and this is almost 1.645. So this is the required point and the value of this point is, obviously this is 1.645. This is 1.645. And the required area, which is going to be defined here, is definitely on the left side or right side. Can anyone tell me? Which area will be shaded? You can see this is the sign of greater sign. So always take the point greater than 1.645. So greater always comes where? It comes always
Right side.
right side of this point. So I'm coloring this area here. This is our area above to 1.645. Okay, this is required area. Now we have to write here. We know that always whenever we are finding the area above the line, we have to subtract it from 1. So again, here we have to subtract the probability from 1. 1 minus, and the sign of this less than, greater than replaces by less than. So Z less than 1.645. This one, the area left to this point, which is not actually required, but our table gives us the value from minus infinity to this point. This is a table value, and this is the value which is obtained from this one, Z less than 1.645. So come to the table. I think it's 293 page or 294 page. Let's see. You can locate the value from the table and tell me. I think it's 293. Yes, 293. 1.6 is here, and 1.645. So I'm using the straight line. This is 1.6 and 4 is this. You can see we have third decimal place now. This is value on 1.64 and the next value is on 1.65. We are taking these two values. These two values. First value is at 1.64, second value is at 1.65. By taking the average of these two values, we can get the middle of these points. And middle of these points is almost here. The middle of these points is here. Because this is 1.64. This is 1.65. And in these, between these 2 points, we have a point 1.645. This point is required, which is 1.645. To get this value, we have to add the value at 1.64 and value at the 1.65 and taking the average to get the middle value which is required. So first value is 0.94955 and the second one is 0.95053. Okay. So tell me these values when I am writing in the software. That these two values are. So first they are all rhymes. Now is equal to 1 minus, I'm writing here bracket. First value was 0.9. So tell me please. Anyone tell me?
0.94
94
845
345. And second one plus
845 845
sorry 0.
0.9845 845
845.
first
Okay, okay, okay. 845. Okay. And the second one
0.94
94
950
950. Oh, I'm writing 0 2 times. So okay. And divided by 2 because we are going to take the average of these two values. So it's divided by 2. And I am going to solve this equation by it. Control C and place anywhere, for example here. B. I think I couldn't copy it. So come to the equation again. Control C. Control B. So answer is 0.051525. So this is our required answer. Control C. I'm writing is this answer under the same equation. Put equal to and answer. It's too long. You can truncate from here. Okay, it's enough. 0.05102. This is the area beyond this point. So whenever you have to find the probability z greater than any point, you have to shade the area on the right side of the point. Always place line on the figure and then shade the area. For example, line is here, then you have to shade area, this area. If line is here, then you have to shade the whole area from here. So always right side area will be shaded whenever greater than sign is there. This is your greater than sign. So whenever a greater than sign is there, you have to subtract it from 1. 1 minus the same point but less than. It's less than. And again locate this point in the table and see the area and subtract that area from 1 to get the answer. So this is the solution of this question. This question was 4B. This question was 4B. 4, I think it was 4A. 4A first part. So remaining are, I think we should do one else. Can you tell me which question we have to do right now? Anyone else? Do you want to suggest me which question is do you want to the solution right now?
मैम पार्ट 8 करवा दो.
This one is part 8. This one? Okay, probability Z less than, always less than easy because you have to see that point direct in the table. Look, question number 8 is less than sign. Question number 2 has less than sign. Question number, only these 2 points. So question number 2 and 8, you have to see these points directly in the table. 1.96 directly in the table. Locate this point and that will be the answer. And probability Z less than 1.645, you have seen that 1.645 is 3 decimal places. Again, you have to manipulate this. Okay, this word is called interpolation. And by interpolation means we have to find the value of this point which actually does not exist in the table. Whenever you locate such point which does not exist in the table is called interpolation. So you have to do interpolation in some questions which includes first one 1.645 which we have done in which interpolation was required, minus 1.645 here interpolation would be required. The same is interpolation is required. Here interpolation is required. Here interpolation is required. And 7 interpolation is all here also required. So all these questions are involving the interpolation. You don't have these values directly from the table. You have to first find the values and taking the average and taking the difference like this. Okay, so come to the topic in the book. We have done right now up to the point the probabilities, the properties. Come to the page of the topic. We have done all these topics. Theorem 10.4. Today's topic is 10.4. If Z is normally distributed with zero mean and unit variance, then for any real value of A, phi of minus A, 1 minus phi of A. A is the point on the figure from at the left hand side, and probability phi of A, positive A, is always on the right tail. So left tail area is obtained is always equal to 1 minus probability of phi of A. If I use the figure here, and then you can easily understand. Oh, it was not good. This is straight line, and this is the distribution. For example, this is phi of minus A. This point is minus A. Here in the center, there is 0. At at the same distance, on the right side, there must be A. So phi of minus A gives you this area, phi of minus A, which is on the left hand side. So this area is phi of minus A, this one. And phi of positive A. Phi of positive A is actually the area from this point to this one, up to this. Always table gives you the area from minus infinity to that one. Point is now here A. So phi of A is this area. But this is not actually required. So 1 minus phi of A. 1 is the area from minus infinity to up to plus infinity. This one, this area is always equal to 1. So you have to subtract 1 minus probability of phi of A. This is 1. And this is phi of, this is phi of A. So if you subtract 1 minus phi of A, the area would be this one. 1 minus phi of A. And both areas are looking same because these 2 points are equidistant from 0. A and minus A are equidistant from 0. So this area would be now shaped. Some students are very late. One is coming now at this point. Okay. So now come to the second property, probability Z greater than A. Phi of minus A. Phi of minus A is the same one. This is phi of minus A. Phi of minus A is this one. This is phi of minus A. And you know, whenever you are going to find the table value at minus A, so it gives the value left hand side of this point. So this area is equal to 1 minus phi of A. The other name of 1 minus phi of A is, this is equal to probability Z greater than A. अभी हमने क्वेश्चंस में किया प्रोबेबिलिटी जब भी Z ग्रेटर देन का साइन होता है, ग्रेटर देन, तो हम कैसे फाइंड करते रहे हैं? We used 1 minus probability less than A. और probability less than A कैसे आएगा? Phi of A से. इसका मतलब है कि 1 minus phi of A equal to probability Z greater than A. So this one is probability Z greater than A is equal to phi of minus A. The both shaded areas are equal. The way of telling you the theorem is different, but the figure is same. For these two points, figure is same, this one. Come to the third point, probability modulus Z. Modulus Z means Z may be negative, Z may be positive. Less than A is equal to 2 phi of A minus 1. 2 phi of A means, for example, figure is now this one. This morning was not good, so I'm placing it again. Straight line, one more sentence. If, for example, in the center there is 0, yes.
सेकंड वाला पॉइंट किया है z इज ग्रेटर देन a,
हम्म,
इसमें मैम शेड वाला एरिया कौन सा वाला आएगा? 0 से आगे और a से
देखो
पीछे वाला?
देखो ग्रेटर देन वाला एरिया जो है ना a के ऊपर ही होना चाहिए ना, ठीक है? a के ऊपर होगा तो फिर ये राइट वाला ही आएगा ना, जहां मेरा इस वक्त मैं स्पॉटलाइट देखती हूँ आपको, ये देखिए ये वाला एरिया, ये वाला जहां मेरी स्पॉटलाइट पड़ी हुई ये आएगा, क्योंकि ए आपका ये है, तो ए ग्रेटर का मतलब है कि ऊपर वाला एरिया, वो ये वाला एरिया आएगा, ठीक है? अब उसने कहा कि फाई ऑफ माइनस ए के बराबर ही होगा एरिया, तो ये बराबर ही होता है ना। 1 माइनस फाई ऑफ ए को कहने का एक तरीका ये भी है कि z ग्रेटर देन ए, या कह दें 1 माइनस फाई ऑफ ए। तो इस शेडेड एरिया के लिए 1 माइनस फाई ऑफ ए ऊपर वाले पॉइंट में कहा हुआ था, ठीक है? ये भी देखें फाई ऑफ माइनस ए था, ये भी फाई ऑफ माइनस ए है। उसने आपको बस ये 2 बार बता दिया कि फाई ऑफ माइनस ए 1 माइनस फाई ऑफ ए के इक्वल है, और फाई ऑफ माइनस ए को हम प्रोबेबिलिटी z ग्रेटर देन ए भी कह सकते हैं, यानी कि दोनों के एरिया सेम होंगे। तो इसलिए मैंने कहा इन दोनों पॉइंट्स के लिए यही फिगर बन देंगे। क्लियर हुआ?
यस मैम, हो गया, थैंक यू।
ओके ओके, अच्छा थर्ड वाले पॉइंट पे आ जाइए। थर्ड वाले पॉइंट पे ए हम लोकेट करने लगे हैं, ठीक है? ए आपका पॉइंट कहाँ पर होगा? ऑब्वियसली ये पॉजिटिव में है, तो ये इस फिगर के राइट साइड पे होगा। अगर हम इस पॉइंट को राइट साइड पे बना दें इधर, फॉर एग्जांपल ये ए हम बना देते हैं यहाँ पर, ये ए है, ठीक है? अब उसने कहा कि फाई ऑफ ए, तो फाई ऑफ ए कौन सा एरिया होगा इस पॉइंट से लेफ्ट या राइट? जी बता सकते कोई? फाई ऑफ ए कौन सा एरिया होगा? फाई ऑफ, मैं ये पूछ रही हूँ, फाई ऑफ ए। याद रखिए अगर आप उस टेबल पे जाएं 292 वाले पेज पे, उस टेबल के टाइटल में क्या लिखा हुआ है अगर कोई पढ़ सकता है? जी क्या लिखा हुआ है? फाई लिखा हुआ है ना? इसका मतलब ये होगा कि टेबल की सारी वैल्यूज जो है वो फाई की वैल्यूज दे रही हैं, और टेबल मैंने आपको बताया हमेशा आपको कहाँ से देगा वैल्यू? फाई ऑफ ए आपको हमेशा स्टार्ट से लेकर पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट तक, यहाँ तक की प्रोबेबिलिटी जो है ना वो आपकी फाई होती है, ठीक है? स्टार्ट माइनस इंफिनिटी अप टू दैट रिक्वायर्ड पॉइंट, ये आपका रिक्वायर्ड पॉइंट है ए। तो इसका मतलब ये होगा ये आपका फाई ऑफ ए है। अगर मैं शेड करूंगी एरिया, तो मैं कौन सा वाला एरिया शेड करूंगी? अगर मैं कोई डिफरेंट कलर ले लूँ और मैं इधर थोड़ा सा मोटा वाला भी ले लूँ, तो ये वाला एरिया आपका शेड होगा, ठीक है? ये वाला, ये एरिया शेड, ठीक है? ये फाई ऑफ ए आपका। अब उसके बाद 2 टाइम्स फाई ऑफ ए, जब हम इसको 2 टाइम्स कर देंगे, इसको किससे मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे? 2 से। तो मुझे एक बात बताएं कि इस लाइन के अगर हम इसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो ये वाला एरिया जो जीरो सेंटर में जो जीरो है, ये वाली लाइन, इससे पीछे वाला एरिया कितना है? ये वाला मैंने आपको प्रॉपर्टी पढ़ाई थी, जीरो से नीचे कितना होता है और जीरो से ऊपर कितना होता है? ये होता है 0.5। इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि इसको जब मल्टीप्लाई किया तो ये एरिया 2 दफा ऐड हो गया, यहाँ से यहाँ तक 0.5 0.5, तो ये तो 1 के इक्वल हो जाएगा। 2 दफा 0.5 ऐड हो गया ना, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई किया। जब ये 2 दफा ऐड हो जाएगा तो फिर हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 0.5 को, तो 1 के इक्वल हो गया। तो ये वाला 1 जो है, देखिए आपके इसमें थ्योरम में भी लिखा हुआ है, माइनस कर देना है, इसमें से माइनस कर देना है। अगर माइनस कर दिया तो फिर ये वाला जो एरिया है, ये जो इस तरफ बाकी बच गया, कहाँ से कहाँ तक? 0 से a तक का, ये एरिया भी कितना हो गया? 2 दफा ही ऐड होगा ना ये भी। इसको जब 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वो ये एरिया बनेगा मॉड्यूलस z लेस देन a, ये वाला एरिया बनेगा। ठीक है, ये देखें ज़ैनब शाहिद अपना रोल नंबर भी नहीं लिख रही और इस टाइम पे आ रही है। यार ऐसे बच्चों की अटेंडेंस क्या लगानी है, लेकिन आप लगा के मुझे दे रहे हैं। ठीक है, अगर आपको ये पॉइंट क्लियर नहीं होता, आप इसको एक बार देखिएगा, फिर हम कल दोबारा डिस्कस कर लेंगे अगर आपको ना समझ आया। अब देखिए ये फोर्थ पॉइंट भी कुछ इसी तरह का है कि ए से अबव का एरिया, अबव का एरिया कौन सा होगा? यानी ये वाला। अच्छा, एक और बात कि मॉडुलस का मतलब क्या होता है कि बोथ साइड एरिया यूज करते हैं। जेड साइड पर हमने जो एरिया फाइंड किया, यानी ये आपकी जेड का स्केल है अगर इस तरह से, तो ए इस तरफ ही आएगा और ए मॉडुलस में है ना। ये जो मॉडुलस का मतलब ये होता है कि ये बोथ साइड पे आ रहा है। ठीक है, ये वाला जो ए है ये इस तरफ ही है, यहाँ पर ए जो है वो क्या है? माइनस। ऑब्वियसली ये 0 के इस तरफ आएगा तो माइनस में आएगा। तो प्रोबेबिलिटी z मॉडुलस z ग्रेटर देन a, ग्रेटर देन के केस में जो है वो आपके एजेस पे एरिया शेड होना है, जैसे कि ये वाला है। ठीक है, यानी कि आपका ये वाली जो पार्ट है इसकी फिगर कैसी बन रही है? ये वाली फिगर है, ये सेम फिगर है। ठीक है, और जो ये वाली फिगर है इसकी फिगर जो है इसमें एरिया सेंटर वाला शेड होना है। अगर मैं थोड़ा सा रब करूं क्लियर, क्योंकि हमने माइनस भी किया ना उसमें, अरेजर लेके ये वाला शेडेड एरिया मैंने माइनस कर दिया। तो इस फिगर के लिए अगर हम ड्रॉ करूं ये वाली जो फिगर है, इसके लिए कौन सी वाली होगी? ये। और इसमें शेड कौन सा एरिया होगा? यानी कि लेस देन की बात करते हैं, इसमें जो शेड होगा एरिया वो इनके बिटवीन होगा, ये वाला। जो आप लोग लाइन ना लगाओ, मैं मना भी कर सकती हूँ आपको, यहाँ से जाके आपको रिफ्यूज भी कर सकती हूँ कि आप अलाउ ना करूँ, लेकिन नहीं अलाउ किया हुआ है तो इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप उसके ऊपर अपनी लाइन लगाओ। क्योंकि देखो जब ज्यादा लाइन लगानी लग जाएगी ना तो आपको ये इतनी समझ आनी, तो कोई लाइन नहीं पाई चलेगी टू लाइन से। चले बहरहाल आपको थोड़ा समझ आ गया कि यहाँ जो मैंने एरिया शेड किया ये माइनस ए से प्लस ए के बिटवीन किया है, और यहाँ जो शेड हुआ है माइनस ए से प्लस ए के बियॉन्ड हुआ है। ठीक है, जब भी आपका ये साइन होगा ग्रेटर देन का तो कौन सा एरिया शेड होगा? बियॉन्ड, यानी कि बाहर, ए से बाहर वाला। और जब लेस देन का साइन होगा ए के साथ, तो फिर हमने ए और माइनस ए के बिटवीन एरिया शेड करना है।